Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and welcome to your June 2023 readings with me. If you're new to my channel, my dear Aries, please do subscribe. So, let's get started to see Sun, Moon, and Rising Aries. What does June hold for you? It starts with a very beautiful energy. This is the energy of a travel with your family. Some of the Aries might be traveling with the family. Some of you are getting married at this point of time. Congratulations, my dear Aries. Some of you are going for a holiday with your beloved. You're attending some kind of event. Business wise, my dear Aries, it is all about partnerships, it's all about collaborations. Maybe you might enter into a new partnership with someone. It can be a new collaboration proposal that comes in, and maybe you are signing a contract of a new partnership, either sentimentally speaking or it is financially speaking. It is maybe you are applying for a loan and making the papers. Okay, it can be for a new job also for some of the Aries. For Aries student, it can be a new school that you're entering or a new year at school that you're entering. This is what I see. And I also see that there will be some opportunities of partnering that are coming into Aries life in the first week. All in all, I see a beautiful energy over here, my dear Aries, and I also see that this energy is about coming together, about marrying ideas. It is about a marriage proposal also, sentimentally speaking. For work-wise, as I said, new job opportunities, a new project on the table is coming, a new responsibility is coming to you, towards you, my dear Aries, in the first week. So all in all, positive on all the sides. Financially also, it's quite a positive time, my dear. If you are interested in changing your life, in having a dream life, in manifesting a life that you want, my dear ones. So I have made a manifestation class. This is a 7-day class, and I invite you all on this manifestation class. As a child, I was always manifesting, and I didn't even know that this was called manifestation. I used to just get what I wanted just through those techniques that I will be sharing in this manifestation masterclass with you all. And I'll be sharing my techniques over there, and also the spiritual side of manifestation that I feel nobody speaks about, and that is extremely important to know, my dear ones. So the link is given below, and I invite you to this manifestation masterclass. And then we go to the second week. Now the second week over here, Aries is planning for a long distance travel is what I see. You're planning long distance travel, international travel is what I see for some of the Aries. Aries are also traveling in the second week. Either you're planning for a big holiday or you're traveling for work in the second week. This is what I see. When it comes to your and I also see you traveling towards a water body, where there is a sea, maybe near the sea, the lake, covered with the water body is what I see around you. In the second week, I would also tell you, hydrate yourself well, my dear Aries, in the second week. This is what I see. And I also see, my dear Aries, is that in the second week, you will want more freedom. You will want more space for yourself. You want to take your own decisions. You don't want anybody to interrupt you in your decisions is what I see in the second week. And if you're working for someone, then you might almost discuss like, I would need more powers in my hands to make my own decisions for my team. I don't want all the time to consult the higher ups. If you're working in an organization, this can come up on you at this point. And that need of, if you are feeling you're single and you're feeling lonely, then travel can bring you a new person is what I see also, my dear Aries, for you in the second week. For Aries students, I see that they will be doing a lot of online traveling also on the internet. There is a lot of that energy of online searching, browsing different sites for some kind of topics is what I see for Aries students in the second week. And then we come to the third week, And here it is all about work for you, my dear Aries. This is a masculine energy week, the third week, and somebody is coming. Maybe from a foreign country, you're getting some news. Maybe from a friend that you haven't heard from since long. There is a important piece of information that is coming your way, my dear Aries. And I also see that uh, if you have been stuck in a kind of a relation problem or a financial problem or a career problem, then this masculine energy in the form of a friend, in the form of an advisor, in the form of a family member who you have not seen since long is going to help you solve this. Okay, it also is the energy that if you have a son who is living in another country, is coming home at this point of time, that is the third week of June. This is what I see, my dear Aries, for you. And I also see if you're an Aries lady, then I see that there is this chance meeting with somebody who is very, good decision maker, and who is, having a very broad outlook or an open outlook towards life. This kind of a person you might get in touch with and discuss with them. A kind of a traveler's energy, also Saggy energy, for example, is seen in the third week. And for some of the Aries also, there can be a small how can I say, small intervention, medical intervention that they have to go through also. So they might be consulting a specialist for the same. This is what I see in the third week, my dear Aries. And then we go to the fourth week. Now this fourth week's energy, as you can see, my dear Aries, is the energy of endings. This energy is that you are about to end a particular relationship, or you don't feel comfortable in a particular relationship, and you decide to walk out permanently out of a certain relationship. It can be also a job situation where you were not happy. It's very toxic, and it's somehow it's weighing upon you, my dear Aries, and you don't like it. It's really I'm gonna say suffocating for you, and you feel, no, I don't want to stay in this job anymore, and maybe you're planning to resign, or you lose a job. Worst come to worst, I would not say worst come to worst, it's always good to lose what you don't like. Yeah, because like that you make space for good things to come into your life, my dear Aries. So the last week is going to be a little bit not very bright. It's shadow energy is playing up. Dark energies are playing up in the last week. It can also be that you're discussing with a Scorpio. There is a Scorpio energy also in the last week. Maybe you're just meeting a Scorpio. This kind of energy is also playing up in the last week. Nothing to do with the dark side, but just that you're meeting a Scorpio and you're getting to know someone, or you're entering into a relationship with the Scorpio also, or it is a concern with the Scorpio also that is happening in the last week for you, my dear Aries. I also see that there is some kind of a chopping off something, cutting off something from your life. This can be a bad habit that you had. This can be a toxic relationship that you let go, a toxic friendship that you're ending at this point of time. It can also be a kind of a toxic job that you're letting go now, and you're waiting for new beginnings. Or it can also be that an elderly person who you knew has crossed over, okay, to the other realm, is what I see in the last week for you, my dear Aries. All in all, I see this energy is about endings and new beginnings. This is what I see, my dear Aries, for you. So no worries. All I would like to tell you, my dear Aries, in the last week is that keep your mind happy. And what is happy is like do things that give you happiness inside of you and give you peace of mind. Okay, and happiness doesn't mean spoiling the mood of everyone around. You can't hurt others and get happiness, right? This happiness has to be your inner peace, and that is what you have to find in yourself, my dear Aries, in this month of June, especially in the last week, is what I see. And work towards it. Try to, go for walks or work it out, or do certain things, your hobbies, what they have been, that you put aside, and start working on something that gives you pleasure and that kind of a pure peace that it enhances inside of you. Do that in the last week, and take good care of your inner balance, is what I can say, for the last week of June, my dear Aries. Okay, so thank you for listening. Please do like, share, and comment, and I shall see you next month. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye bye. God bless. Bye.